Good morning and welcome to year 3.
I think that's supposed to be week 3.
Yeah, it probably is.
It
week
certainly
3.
felt like 3 years so far.
God, it has. Well, welcome to social distancing world.
Right.
And, this is our new reality, our new normal. And we just wanted to touch base with you. And some things we've been talking about around here today is why you should update your resume. Now, when I worked in technology, we had a little thing that we like to call an RGE, a resume generating event. Resume generating events were bad. They were, oh, you just tanked a server and it's gone forever and it's costing the company money.
Time to get
and
that resume ready.
You're out. Yeah, it's time to get your resume ready. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though, today, because this is an event. We're all experiencing this. And now is the perfect time to make sure that you're documenting what you're doing, because what you're learning right now is a development opportunity. So we have 3 different things that we've come up with.
You know, I think that it's important to remember that, as Jason said, this is a learning opportunity, right? Surviving this in the workplace is an accomplishment.
Yes, very much
in
so.
itself. And we're always preaching about writing accomplishment-focused resumes. You know, a resume that focuses in on what you've achieved. Being able to manage a team remotely or manage your own workspace successfully to keep all of your projects going during COVID-19 will be an accomplishment that we plan to not only see but write on many resumes for clients. Yeah. So, you know, this is really a time to update that resume.
Yes.
Side note to the ladies, and I try not to be gender specific very often, but here's the bottom line. Our male counterparts update their resume every time they have an RGE. Is that what you called it?
Resume generating event.
Right.
Yes.
Whether that's good or bad.
Yeah.
Right? So take the time to stop and update your resume. Right now you probably have a little more flexibility in your workday than you've had before.
Yes, exactly. And now's the perfect time to do it. This is Gordon. He's our IT staff. Hello, Gordon. Would you like to say hello? That's Gordon. Anyway, so the first thing we want to talk about is, okay, everyone puts this on your resume. I don't necessarily like it, but it's there. You always say, I'm proficient in Microsoft Office.
Right.
The first thing you've learned is you're proficient in digital tools and remote working. That's something that'll probably end up replacing I'm proficient in Microsoft Office, because let's face it, Zoom is now like Google or Kleenex, or it has become, I'm going to Zoom you, which is really weird if you work for WebEx or GoToMeeting and suddenly be supplanted by Zoom. But I'll tell you, we live in Zoom. Zoom is great. Yep. So you'll want to start documenting some of the digital tools you're using. Microsoft Teams is an excellent platform. Slack, also excellent. The fact that you use these will be important going forward. So that's the first thing.
You bet.
Yeah.
And then, like we said, managing a remote team or being successfully completing.
And self-manage.
Self-managing.
Self-regulate.
You bet.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, the third thing is the ability to collaborate and work remotely is important. And here's the best part. This is the opportunity for all of us, is the ability to work in the cloud or whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a benefit going forward. Because let's face it, if everything goes back to exactly normal like it was before,
which it's not,
but let's just say it were, somebody waves a magic wand, it happens. If that happens, you have this ability to say, well, I got to work from home today, boss. And your boss is going to be like, you've proven you can do it.
Right.
So you're giving yourself a benefit. You're giving your team a benefit. So working remotely, that's the new normal. That's what we're really engaging with nowadays, is this ability to work remotely.
Right. And lastly, I'll say this. Keeping your resume up to date should be part of your preparedness strategy. Having an up-to-date resume and passively searching. We are hearing from people who are in one of 2 camps. Yeah. Either they are, oh my God, I have to start looking now because there's opportunity everywhere. Yeah. Or, oh my God, shut down everything. Yeah. I'm not looking, I'm staying put, I'm hunkering down. That's the end of it. The truth is somewhere in the middle.
Yes, exactly. Right? Your career is your asset. It's what's between your ears. It is everything you've done and everything you can possibly do for somebody else. It's a resume just shows your essentially your investment portfolio of what you've been doing. And as the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts all say, be prepared.
Always be prepared. And this is a time for preparedness. Updating your resume is no different than making sure your financial portfolio is up to date. It's no different than making sure your house is stocked with canned goods and toilet paper right now. You know, I mean, your resume and that passive search, you don't have to say yes to every interview that comes along, although that's a different video.
Yeah.
But you don't have to say yes to everything. But knowing what's out there, keeping your thumb on the pulse of your industry and the market, and seeing what people are looking for so you know how to approach it in the event that something happens. And let's be real here. We don't know what's going to happen next. So keeping everything up to date and staying prepared, I think, is just so critical.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly. It certainly is. Hope you have a good week. We'll talk to you soon.
See ya.